Hey there, are you ready for an adventure? But this isn't just any adventure. We don't need to go to the mountains or the sea. Nope. All we have to do is look up. There are so many amazing secrets hiding right above our heads, just waiting for us to find them.
Of course you have. I'll bet you've seen those big puffy clouds floating by, right? Or the super bright sun warming up your face. And at night, the twinkly stars. It's kind of like the sky is a giant storybook, telling the same awesome story day after day.
And you know what the secret to reading that story is? It's looking for patterns. You know, like how the sun paints the clouds beautiful colors in the morning, or how the moon sneaks out when it gets dark. It all happens in a special order, a pattern that we can watch and figure out together. All right, first stop on our sky journey. Let's talk about our biggest, brightest friend up there. You guessed it, the sun. The sun has a super important job, and it follows the same path every single day. It's really predictable. Okay, so think about it. Every morning, what happens? The sun wakes up. It peeks over the edge of the world to say good morning, and it always comes up from the same direction. We call that direction the east. That's our first clue that a brand new day is starting.
Now, the sun doesn't just pop up and stay put. No way. It goes on a big trip all day long, slowly moving across the whole sky. It's almost like it's being pulled by a giant invisible string from one side all the way to the other.
And then, after that long trip across the sky, when it's time for the day to end, the sun says, "See you later." It goes down in the exact opposite direction from where it started. We call that the west. So it rises in the east and sets in the west. See? That's the sun's pattern.
But wait a minute, what about cloudy days? You know, when the clouds are playing hide and seek with the sun. Well, here's a secret. Even when you can't see it, the sun is still up there, moving on its path. That pattern is happening no matter what, even if it's hiding behind the clouds.
Okay, so the sun has set in the west, day is over, night is here. Do the patterns just stop? Nope, not even close. A whole new bunch of sparkly friends comes out. And guess what? They have a pattern too.
As soon as it gets really dark, boom, the stars pop out, like little twinkly diamonds. And if you could stay up all night and watch them, you would see that they move. They don't just stay in one spot. Just like the sun, they travel across the sky.
You know, I keep saying that word pattern. What does it even mean? Well, a pattern is just something that happens over and over and over again in the same way. It's like how you wake up and then you have breakfast. That's a pattern. The sun's journey? That's a pattern too. It's something you can count on.
So get this. The sun and the stars, they're following the same exact rule. They both start in the east and they both travel across the sky to the west. How cool is that? They have the same pattern.
Okay, quick recap. We've got the sun's pattern down, we know the stars follow the same one, but there's one more friend in the sky, and this one is a little bit different, a little mysterious. It has its own special patterns. Yep, you know who I'm talking about. The moon. See, the moon doesn't always play by the same rules as the sun and stars. It kind of likes to do its own thing.
And this is what makes the moon so cool and special. Usually, we think of the moon as a nighttime thing, right? But have you ever looked up in the morning and there it is, hanging out in the daytime sky? The moon just shows up when it feels like it, which is pretty neat.
And that's not its only trick. The moon has another secret pattern. It looks like it's changing its shape all the time. Some nights, it's a big, round pizza pie in the sky. Other nights, it's just a tiny little sliver, like a little smile. This pattern of changing shapes has a special name. It's phases. It's one of the moon's best secrets.
Wow. Okay, so we've learned about the sun's pattern, the star's pattern, and the moon's super special patterns. You know so much now. You're ready for a very important job.
You got it. It is your turn now. It's time to become an official sky detective.
Your mission, if you're ready for it, is to be a sky watcher. It's easy. All you do is look up and pay attention to what you see. See? Best mission ever. So, tonight, maybe before you hop into bed, just take a little peek out the window. What do you think you'll see? Will the moon be out? What shape will it be? Maybe you'll spot a really bright star just starting its trip. The sky is out there right now, just waiting for you to find its patterns. Have fun being a sky watcher!